EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the desert Southwest and TPC Scottsdale, it's the final round of the Arizona Classic. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Rich, great tee shot to start the day. Now looking at an approach shot with no penalty areas and no bunkers around this green, so all you're taking a look at is that hole location.
It's hard to get a putt this long on this green. That is a long way away. But now you really have to concentrate and try and 2-putt from here, because this is very much in the 3-putt zone.
From about 8 feet. Might overread it just a bit. It stayed out wide left of the hole. Okay, good putt there, but it is a bogey here at 1. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3. This starting toward the right side.
It's a great tee shot. It is a bit of an awkward yardage, that half or 3/4 swing for that next shot. So you're going to have to be a little precise. Make sure you have a plan where you want to land that ball.
looking to splash this softly onto the green. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. That finished off for par here with the second. And he'll remain well under par. Now on to the third. First par 5 on the course here at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, the length of the hole hasn't really changed. It used to be 2 fairway bunkers down the left. Now there's only 1. Still a hazard that runs down the right side. A strategic hole if you can't make this par 5 and 2. And a brand new green that has been completely changed.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Five feet now for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. Will certainly help the cause. It's not the most famous par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, is it? But it is the first, the fourth hole at 183 yards, just a bit uphill with an elevated green. It is well guarded by bunkers. And I think that one was pretty well buffeted by the breeze, and it comes up short. A chance maybe to just throw something up high for his second.
Birdie on the last, and likely to give at least one back here.
Not on yet. Here's his third to the par 3. Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green too, so that's very well done.
That one finished off It is a bogey here at 4. And it'll wind up a rare drop shot. Now to the 5th hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year, played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one, and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
Good chance at one. Ooh, and that is not a great place to be here at 5. That bunker is fairly deep.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, that got caught up a bit before it got to the green. Kind of slowed its momentum, but good out regardless. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Here now at the 432-yard par 4-6, dogleg left, bunkers flanking both sides of the fairway. Avoid those. The birdie is a good possibility.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive and that green starts to widen.
Yeah, he was begging for it to go. Didn't quite have enough to reach the back of the green, but it'll be a birdie putt regardless. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
This from 7 feet. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain well under par. There's a good hole right here. The par 4 8th at 475 yards, a slight dogleg to the left. This is where you want to hit that sweeper. If you have that in your bag, get a little extra roll on that hooking tee shot from there, you'll have a chance to make a birdie.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
So, from the rough, down the Noda.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front, 155 to the hole. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
So a good shot there, and likely going to limit the damage if he can finish that off.
Yeah, and at this point, you're just looking to make sure you don't make things any worse.
That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And it's going to be a rare dropped shot. We close out the front 9 with the 454-yard par 4 9th. Avoid the right-hand bunker off the tee, and you should have a good look into this green, which is separated by a large hump running right through the middle of it. That wind's moving pretty good left to right. No question it helped push that ball into the bunker.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Just 5 feet left. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that'll be a 2 over 37 for this outward 9. Par 4, 10th hole. And Frank, do you think players should consider cutting the corner over that large bunker along the right side?
Well, in years gone by, Rich, that's exactly what they were starting to do. And consequently, they've sort of put in a few new bunkers really to stop that avenue or access into 10. Really, the easiest way to play it is just play it down the left side, leave yourself in. If you want to be brave, be prepared that if you miss, you'll find a bunker.
That's going to be into the rough right behind the big stadium structure at 16. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. Okay, that's acceptable there. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. So that's in for par to start this backside. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the hole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Nope. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. But fortunately, this one is still well in hand. Arriving now at the beautiful 192-yard par 3 12th, featuring a peninsula green with water hugging the right side and 2 deep bunkers protecting the left. Okay, that's at least safe, but it is in the rough. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. All right, that's a good shot from there. Home and 2 on the par 5. Landed it on the green. Wasn't able to get it to stop from that far away. Just on the fringe. And an outside chance at making an eagle here. The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball more often than not will finish. Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
The flop shot has become so popular now, especially out of the shortish rough. It's actually a low-risk shot. Well played.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
That worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
It needs to slow a bit. Okay, that's still going to be a good 4 feet, though, coming back. The putter has not been at its best, but this is good look for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And after missing the cut in last week's event, what a turnaround as he tries to finish off a victory here. Here we are at the famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour. that's a really good shot. Not easy with that many eyes on you, but that is inside of 10 feet. Well done. Tip the cap and enjoy the walk. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Now to the 17th. And Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par fours in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
Okay, that's going to be saved from the lake by the bunker behind the 17th green, and that actually shouldn't be too bad back there. Oh, how about that for a blast out of the bunker? Nearly hold it for eagle. Birdie finished off here at 17, and this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the church pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. Got one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
It's 123 yards to the front, 135 to the hole. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
He'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Well, the swing didn't quite look right on that one. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
This will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And it'll wind up a rare drop shot. Frank, always impressed when the players here are able to tune out the craziness. I mean, it's good fun, but it's still high-level business out here. You're trying to get the job done and win, and that's just what our featured player was able to do. What do you think?
I think it's just crazy. It's party town, really. And Rich, on Saturday, what is it? In excess of 250,000 people turn up just to watch? That's incredible. That's the atmosphere that you're talking about. But, you know, they say it's the greatest show on grass. They're probably right.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.